Phones were so different back in the day.
Remember?
That's crazy. I'm calling you from the back of a taxi.
Then came...
TV phones?
Yep. They got bigger and smarter. Stronger, even. Then they became more than phones. I mean, who would have thought the flip phone would make a comeback?
So, what's next?
Well, who knows?
The new year is only a couple of days old, but we're already gearing up for one of the biggest phone launches of 2024, the Galaxy S24. And we won't have to wait long for the new phone, as Samsung's Galaxy Unpacked event is now officially slated for Wednesday, January 17. And just as with previous Galaxy Unpacked events, you'll be able to watch the event unfold in real time, because it'll be live streamed on YouTube and Samsung's various channels. Samsung has officially announced Galaxy Unpacked 2024 labeled opening a new era of mobile AI. The last few weeks have been stuffed with leaks about the Galaxy S24 series and when Samsung may announce them. And it looks like we finally have an answer about the S24 series launch date, albeit this time an official one. Samsung's official newsroom has published an article with an invitation titled Galaxy Unpacked 2024, opening a new era of mobile AI, in which the company revealed the event will be held on January 17. In a teaser video, Samsung proclaims Galaxy AI is coming, which lines up with previous teases and rumors that point to a bevy of AI features coming to the Galaxy S24 series. Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Unpacked event is going to be an interesting one given all the leaks we've been hearing around the Galaxy S24 lineup. These phones will undoubtedly set the tone for all other releases, and considering how last year's Galaxy S23 Ultra set the bar high right from the get-go, we imagine it won't be any different for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. We very well expect the Galaxy S24 Ultra to be one of the best phones released this year. However, its ranking in our best camera phones list could be jeopardized based on one critical aspect concerning its rumored camera setup. While the leaks give us a good idea of what to expect, the biggest unknown at this point is whether or not Samsung will keep the same 10x optical telephoto lens as before, or downgrade to a 5x1, which could be boosted to match or even surpass the same optical quality with the help of artificial intelligence. Speaking of AI, there's no doubt that AI-assisted features will be a key selling point for the Galaxy S24 series. The company previously revealed big plans for Galaxy AI in 2024, which could deliver Samsung's own dose of AI sorcery that we've seen already on the Pixel 8 Pro. From a reported Samsung AI image generator to AI photo and video editing features, we're eager to see what Samsung comes up with around artificial intelligence. We just hope that these AI features won't be locked away behind a paywall of some kind. As for the Galaxy S24 and S24 Plus, they're tipped to feature aluminum frames and upgraded Super AMOLED displays with peak brightness up to 2600 nits. They'll have similar triple cameras, but the S24 Plus should benefit from a larger battery. All three phones should be powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, with perhaps some international models swapping out that silicon in favor of the Exynos 2400 chip. Even though we're still a couple weeks away from Galaxy Unpacked 2024, Samsung's sweetening things by offering an early pre-order deal for its upcoming devices. If you're dead set on getting these phones, you can snag a $50 reserve credit by placing a reservation on Samsung's website or through the Shop Samsung app between now and January 16. That extra savings should be helpful because it's unknown if we'll see any price hikes for the Galaxy S24 series. Considering how rival phones like the iPhone 15 Pro Max and Pixel 8 Pro saw increases, it shouldn't come as a surprise if Samsung follows suit. Now for those excited, we're going to run through the full specs design and the price for each model in this 24 series to help you guys decide which one is right for you. Now for my regular viewers, you guys have seen this, so just skip to the next video, but if you're new here, then hit subscribe button for future updates too. Now we'll get right into it. The standard Galaxy S24 is coming with a 6.2-inch, 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display. We get a resolution of 2340 by 1080, and it's going to be using Samsung's new M13 OLED panels protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 2 with an Armor Aluminium 2.0 protection. We get a 12 megapixels punch hole camera for the selfies. Then on the rear, it's a 50 megapixels primary camera, a 12 megapixels ultra-wide, and a 10 megapixel telephoto, and of course it's going to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in Canada and USA. While rest of the countries worldwide are going to be getting the Exynos 2400. We get 8 gigs of RAM and a choice of 128 or 256 gigs storage, and this is going to be a UFS 4.0. It comes with a 4000 mAh battery, and while having a 25 watts fast charging. We do know that we're getting 5G, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. Now it's coming with One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, and it's expected to launch from about $850 to $900, and that's going to be in February 2024. Now next up, we've got the Galaxy S24 Plus with a 6.7-inch 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display. We get an upgraded Quad HD Plus resolution of 3120 by 1440, and it's going to be using Samsung's new M13 OLED panel, and again protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 2 with an Armor Aluminium 2.0 protection. We get a 12 megapixels punch hole camera for the selfies. Then on the rear again, it's a 50 megapixels primary, a 12 megapixels ultra-wide, and a 10 megapixel telephoto. It's going to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in Canada and USA. While rest of the countries worldwide are going to be getting the Exynos 2400, and again, we get 12 gigs of RAM, then the choice of 256 or 512 gigs storage, which will be UFS 4.0. It comes with a 4900 mAh battery, while having 45 watts fast charging, and again we get 5G, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. It's coming with One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, and it's expected to launch from about $1,050. Now finally, we've got the most premium, the Galaxy S24 Ultra. With this 24 Ultra, we got a 6.8 in 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display. It's got a resolution of 3088 by 1440, and again, it's using Samsung's new M13 OLED panel protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 2. We get a 12 megapixels punch hole camera for the selfies. Then on the rear, it's a 200 megapixels primary camera, a 12 megapixels ultra-wide, we get a 50 megapixels 3x telephoto, as well as a 10 megapixels telephoto with 10 times optical zoom. Despite previous rumors, it's going to be powered up by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in all regions, and it's only this 24 and this 24 Plus that is still going to be using the Exynos, and with this 24 Ultra, we get up to 12 gigs of RAM with the choice of 256, 512, and 1 terabyte of storage. And this is of course UFS 4.0. It comes with a 5000 mAh battery, and while having 45 watts fast charging, and we're also going to get 5G, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. Now it's coming with One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, and it's expected to launch from $1,250. So overall, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra brings a fresh design with more strength and much brighter display, on top of upgraded hardware and lots of new AI features. The inclusion of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in all models of the Ultra feels like a good move from Samsung, and with upgrades across the whole lineup, it should see plenty of success. Now, because of the similarities to the predecessor, though it's probably not going to make anyone with an S23 Ultra rush for an upgrade, but for anyone with an older S phone or looking to get their first S phone, then it's going to be a great choice. Now, of course, being so close to launch, more and more details are going to continue to come in, and I'm going to be sharing them as soon as they do. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing in the future. So, what are your expectations from upcoming S24 lineup? Share it down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you for the next time. Peace out.